Hello, hello, hello. I'm back. You know y'all miss me. I miss me. See, I'm so cute. Yeah, so it's time to chat with Kat. Coloring with Kat. You know, it's been a minute. Well over a good year since I've been on coloring. And guess I've just been working on me. Getting right with God, getting right with my life, getting right with just everything in general. Life is good. I am good. Got some new coloring materials. This is actually a really good book. My sister bought this for me. Color Me Stress Free. This one is actually a really good book. It has all different kinds of things. It's actually color coded. I don't know if you can see the different colors, but there's like orange, green, red, blue, whatever, and each color stands for something different. Let's see here. Disorganization. Are you a disorganized person? Then that would be for you. Let's see. Disorganization is green. So if you're disorganized, you would like to go to the green section. Which obviously, my grandson is disorganized because he started in the green section. He's just the cutest little bug. Actually, I did one in the green section too. So, obviously, I think we all have a little disorganization in our life, don't we now? We can all admit to that, I'm pretty sure. And it goes on and so forth. We got chapter 2 for relationships. I do have a little slur, brain injury. It's kind of a permanent thing in my voice. So bear with that, please. Chapter 3 for finances. Chapter 4 for work. Chapter 5 when you're just having a little problem with your health. Chapter 6, if you got a problem working on time, you color a picture and all your time's going to be fixed. Chapter 7 for travel and communicating. So if you got a problem with travel and communication, you go in here, you color a picture, all your communication problems are going to be solved. If it were only that simple, is it? You come in here, you color a picture, everything's going to be solved. Organization, disorganization, communication, relationships, just problems, finances, work, health, time. Wouldn't that be nice? What do we want to work on today? Well, what's my biggest problem? Let's go to health. Let's work on something in health. Chapter 5, page 117. Do these even have page numbers? I don't even think these have pages numbers. So how am I supposed to find where the health is? Really? Chapter 5. I guess I gotta find chapter 5, which is 1, 2, 3, 4, probably this purple color because it's chapter 5 is in the. Oh, purple's pretty. You think purple's pretty? I think purple's pretty. I agree. I agree with you that you agree with me that this purple is pretty. But we're going to find a picture in here and we're going to make it pretty. Well, I'm going to make it pretty and you're going to find your own picture and you're going to color it and you're going to make it pretty. So, I think life has been really good lately. I mean, and it's just for me. And of course, everybody has their ups and downs and we go through things. But overall, life is good. And it's probably pretty good for most people. We tend to focus more on the bad than we do on the good. And therefore, you go into these little spots of depression. And I think we make life worse for ourselves than it actually is by focusing on the negative instead of the positive. Because there are so many people out there that have such huge problems compared to the little problems that we go through on a daily basis. I mean, sure, you have little problems in your relationship, little problems with money. I mean, there are people that are having health issues where they're dying, and oh, I got a blank page. I could make my own picture. I mean, in my life, you know, God is very important. He's very important. He's helped me change a lot of the ways I look at things and how I act towards other people, how I think about things, and it's brought a lot of peace to my life. It's changed my life. It's saved my life. Well, this one's pretty cool. I'm trying to pick a picture, so have some patience with me. Patience. My little hair sticking out in the back. We'll fix that. We'll just tuck it under. It's like a tuck and roll. Tuck and roll. Tuck and roll. Should have picked it's like a Peter Pepper picked a peck of pickled peppers. How many pickled peppers did Peter Pepper pick? If Peter Pepper picked a peck of pickled peppers, Peter Pepper would have picked a peck. Can you say that 5 times fast? Because I can't. Well, that one's cute. You know, I don't know what's going to solve all my health problems because I do have a lot of health problems. But you know what? I just thank God that I'm alive today because I have one more day here on this planet with my children and my grandchildren and my family. Oh, you want to hear something crazy? Went to a concert last night with my father, my sister, and my brother-in-law, and they dropped me off. They went home. Somebody shot a bullet through my father's car window, which would have hit my sister probably in the head if she was not laying down. That is just crazy. I think it's crazy. All right, guys. Here's my choices. Let me show you what I'm looking at here. We got this one. This one. Well, that one's kind of cool. I think I'll start with that one because it kind of has some hearts in there. Hearts are love, and love is health, and health is happiness, and I think it's gonna care. So I always color with these twistables. I like to recommend them to people because they color really nicely. And I'm gonna take my bracelet out because my bracelet always scratches my work, and I don't like scratches on my paper or on my work, so we'll take that off first things first. Bracelet is off, and I twist them up just a little bit. Don't know if you can see, but you know, just about that much. If you twist them up too much, they'll snap when you color. I press pretty hard when I color. Just because I don't like white spots, and I usually use like a pretty bright light. Oh, Chance, my dog. He's gonna bark because it's thunder and lightning out. So anyways, I don't like white spots. Ooh, you like that tan? It's like a glow. Glow fabulous. What do you think about that? So, I like the color because it gives my mind some relaxed time. It also takes the stress off my brain, if there is any. And it's actually just a good way for anyone to relieve stress or anxiety or depression or anything else. I mean, it really does give your mind rest because you're not thinking about the things that you typically would be thinking about. So coloring is actually just another way of like a meditation, or you know, everybody does their own thing to relieve their stress, so coloring is another way for people to do that. So I like to come on and color and talk, because I'm pretty good at talking. Even though I'm talking to myself, I'm talking to you, and you're watching me talk to you, so it's kind of like we're talking in a little sort of kind of way. Let me clear my throat. So I've been going through some things. You didn't think I was going to tell you what they were, did you? No, seriously. A lot of things are just going on in the world that are just crazy right now. You know, there's just mass shootings, destruction, chaos. You know, it just seems like there's so much bad. And try not to focus on the news too much, because it's like the only stories that sell are the bad ones, and they focus on all the bad. And not that, I mean, there is a lot of bad going on in this world. There is. People like to say, like, what is going on in this world today? But if you think about it, the bad's always been there. I mean, it seems like, yeah, it's getting worse, but I mean, it probably really isn't. It's always been there. We have, you know, chaos and just racism and so much going on. I tend to just focus of what's going on in my life. Try to stay away from as much negative as I can. Try to surround myself with positive. A lot of people focus on the can'ts. And I say, don't focus on what you can't do, but focus on what you can do. There's so much positive in that statement right there. Because there's a lot that we cannot do in this lifetime, but there's a lot that you can do. You have to put your mind to do the things that you want to do in this life. Sure, it's a lot of hard work. It's all a matter of what you want to do and how hard you're willing to work to get the things that you want in life. Are you willing to put the work in to get there? So, if you didn't know already, orange is one of my favorite colors, which I'm using currently. Orange, baby blue. Well, I don't know if it's a baby. It's this color here. This blue. Second favorite color, and I have a third favorite color. If I could find it in my trusty rusty box of crayons here. And that's not it. You don't see. I mean, I've got so many. It's kind of hard to find. I've got multiple sets of these. Because I don't like when they run out and I have another one. I guess it's kind of this color, like a maroonish red. So, I'm pretty good at writing. Comes to me pretty easily. I think it's passed down to me from my grandmother. Poetry, basically. I've been writing poems for years and years and years. And they just come to me so naturally. So I've been thinking about writing a book of poems. Maybe also thinking about a second book, which would be nice. I looked my name up online, and for the business aspect of it, it says my career and money. You want to come and say hi? My puppy wants to say, come here. Come on. Come say hi. Come on, I don't go all day. You want to come say hi or not? Go say hi to Chance. Now, Chance got big. Hi, buddy. You say hi to everybody? Chance, you got big. Well, you were just a little puppy last time we was on here. So this is my best friend. My best friend at home. Every time I leave the house, you think I'm never coming back, huh? He doesn't like thunderstorms. Currently, it is thundering out, so he's just like, what is going on? Save me, Mommy, save me. Save me. Just stop doing that to me. What's wrong with you, crazy lady? What's wrong with you, crazy lady? I know, my mama. Anyways, I'm in the middle of a session, so, and I'm coloring, so can you go, big boy? All right, good boy. Go. Go do your thing, chicken wing. He's just going to bother me because he wants to be up here with me. Because he cannot be separated. It's like child anxiety. And he's just like a child. I don't know if you can see so far. I'm coloring a little bit of orange here, a little bit there, a little bit here, a little bit there. Because that's what I do. I color. Because it's coloring creations with cat. Chat with cat. Coloring creations with cat. So I have quit just about every bad habit that I have. And I had a lot of bad habits. And not just the kind of bad habits Like smoking cigarettes. I quit smoking cigarettes. I think I'm gonna go to another color here. Lying, hating people. I forgive people now. Gambling, being angry, being sad. I mean, sure, I get sad on occasion, but I mean, I kind of just lived sad before. It's no way to live. Got rid of all the negative people in my life and changed them with positive people. You'd be amazed at what you can do with your life when you're open to change. Change is the key word to changing your life. Changing the people you hang out with, people you surround yourself with. Change your attitude. Change the things you do. Change the things you say. Change the way you treat people. Change how you look at life. Just change. And the only person that can change you is you. That's real talk right there. There's no such word as can't. It doesn't even exist. I mean, it exists in sentences, but in a person, when you say I can't do something, physically, I mean, maybe you really can't do something. Like, if I was missing this hand, I couldn't hold something in it because you just can't. But change-wise, if you want to change something in your life, that's up to you to change it. You sure can do that. Is it easy? No. It's not easy. It's not. Some things can be easy to change, absolutely. But change has to come from within, and it's not usually easy. Because, you know, we're conditioned since the time we were little, however our parents raised us, you know, what we grew up around and what we've known all our life is what we're used to. So we're conditioned that way. So when we're asked to change or we want to change, it's like a new learned behavior that we have to learn all over again, or a new way of life that we have to learn again. And that's a change that we're not comfortable with, so it's getting out of our skin. And you're not coming up here, Mr. Man, so stop your growling at me. Ooh, big thunder. So it's something that we have to get used to all over again. It's like starting off like a little kid on a bike with training wheels and getting used to it and used to it and used to it, and all of a sudden you don't need those training wheels anymore, and you just, it's natural again. Whatever the change may be, we're gonna go with the green, the green, the green, 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 green. This is a good green. I like this green. It's only thunder! Thunder! Thunderstruck! Remember that song? That's an old song. But I just think some people are too hard on themselves. Sometimes, and I think people care way, way, way too much about what other people think about them, appearance-wise, money-wise, any kind of way. We shouldn't care what other people think. We don't need to live up to anybody's expectations but our own. We shouldn't care what other people think, how you look, how you talk, how you dress. If you're skinny, if you're fat, if you're tall, if you're short, if you're white, if you're black, if you're Spanish, it doesn't matter. The only thing that really matters is that you are happy with yourself in everything that you do in life. Because other than that, nobody's paying your bills, nobody's accountable for your actions, just you. So if you're treating people right, doing what you need to do for yourself in life, I mean, of course you should care what other people think about you. If you are a horrible, mean, nasty person who treats everybody bad, you know, and then you have the wrong, you know, people are going to have a bad opinion of you, and that's not a good opinion of people to have you. Of course you want people to have an opinion of you because you're doing all the right things in life, and you don't need to please people that way either, but that's the opinion you want to have of yourself, at least. That you know every day you walk through life loving on people, helping people that you can, helping yourself first and foremost, if you have the means, or it doesn't even mean money-wise, just see someone needing help across the street. I mean, just whatever. Anything you can do to just have a loving heart. Let me put it that way. Have a loving heart. I don't know if I like the colors that I just put together here, but I think because I'm talking here so much, I'm a little sidetracked. So you can see, let me take the light off. What are you thinking? I'm thinking pretty good. So I'm going to the beach tomorrow. Beach day! Who don't like the beach, right? Because the beach is fun. I'm going to Mesquamaket. I'm going to go to Mesquamaket Beach. I'm going to go with my father. I'm going to go with my brother. And a friend of mine's coming. I'm going to have some ham sandwiches. Ham sandwiches. Go to the beach. Hang out by the sand, by the water. Get some nice suntan. Because I've already got a little tan going, you know, because I'm kind of Indian. I say kind of because I'm like a, you know, what other people would refer to as a mutt. So I'm French, Indian, Scottish, Swedish, Irish. I won't tell you everything. But one more. It's not a big secret. I'm Polish. No such thing as a Polish joke because they're all true. That would be a joke that my father told me. I don't think it's funny. Just making fun of our heritage. He's saying that we're not so smart. See, and that's being judgmental. We shouldn't judge other people. We make fun of other people at our own... I can't think of the word I'm looking for right now. To make oneself feel better. You make fun of someone else because somehow it makes you feel better. Takes the focus off of you. And what does it do for anyone when you put somebody else down? We should be lifting other people up. We are all made in God's image. We are all made perfectly the way we're supposed to be. There's no ugly, there's no pretty, there's just people. There's all just people. And if you look at people as pretty and ugly and short and tall and this color and that color, then you're just judging people. If you just look at a person and go, oh yeah, that's a person with feelings and thoughts and reactions to maybe what I'm going to say about them, and feelings and thoughts to a joke I might make. And you realize that it's just a person. Just like you, just like me, just like you, just like you, just like me. People are just people. So you need to treat them like people. All people. We are all just people trying to get through every day of life. And no matter what you look like or how you dress, every day is just another challenge for every person. Just trying to get through life. So why make it harder for them? Do you want to be that person? I don't want to be that person. I don't want to be the person who makes another person's life harder for them than it already is by adding insult to injury. I'm sure you know what I mean by that. putting another person down, making them feel bad, hurting their feelings. I mean, there's simple little acts of kindness that you can just do for someone just to make their day a little nicer. Even if they could be having the best day of their life, so it doesn't hurt just to say to somebody, have a great day. That dress looks nice. Those shoes are great. You know, and just anything. Anything nice you can say to somebody. Don't let any unwholesome talk come out of your mouth. To people, your family, your children. And hey, I'm guilty. I'm not gonna say I'm perfect, but these are things that I'm working really hard on, and I notice it more every day, every day, every day. And I've tried to think more before I speak. I used to just whatever would come out, and I would think about it later and go, oh my God, I can't believe I said that to that person. You know, just now, I mean, still at times things come out that I definitely don't mean, and I didn't think about it before I said it, and I wish I really did. You know, and you can really just hurt somebody's feelings, but the thing is, once something comes out of your mouth, it's there. You can apologize, but you can't take it back. Words are forever. Forever. So you gotta remember that, especially when you get in an argument with somebody. You can say some really, 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 really hurtful things. I mean, really, really hurtful things. So, really think about what you're saying to someone, whether it's a family, a boyfriend, because especially, you know, a family and a boyfriend, friends even, you guys get into a fight and you say something hurtful, 8 out of 10 times, you're still going to be in some kind of relationship with these people. Whether it's, you're still going to be in a relationship with your boyfriend, you're still going to be friends with your best friend, your family most likely, you're going to make up and you're going to be family. And those things are going to stick in the back of their mind like a suction cup on a refrigerator. I mean, they're just going to stay there. You can apologize, they can say they forgive you, but they're not going to forget. And that's the reality, folks. So try to think about what you say before you say it, because it's damaging. It's damaging to one person, the person you're saying it to. You know, it's also damaging to you, because you're going to feel really bad about what you had said to that person if you didn't mean it. And even if you did mean it, and it was that bad, then you shouldn't have said it in the first place. Because, like I said, you shouldn't be saying harmful things to other people. It's just not right. I mean, how would you like it if somebody was just saying hurtful things to you all the time? It's not going to make you feel good about yourself. So don't do unto others as you don't want done unto you. That's just a basic rule of life there, folks. Basic rule of life. There's nothing I would rather want than people to treat me right, because I try to treat people right all the time. And I do so more every day. And as I go, I learn. And as I learn, I grow. And as I grow, I just become better with myself. And when I become better with myself, I become better to other people. Don't you want to be just like me? Because I want to be just like somebody who's better than I am. So, you know, I'm just trying to give you a little bit of the advice and that I've gotten. Just tell you a little bit of how I've been changing in my life and things that my eyes have been opened up to over the last year, and how I've grown and changed. And I mean, I have changed dramatically. And I like it. I mean, I'm just more at peace with myself, happier with myself, happier around other people. And I tell you what, when you change, and you have this peace within you, which I find mine through church and God, but it's amazing how many people will notice the change in you. Like that, I don't know what you've been doing, but you just seem so much happier. You can and notice you change, and whatever you're doing, keep on doing it, and big difference, just a big difference. The way people respond to you, the way people react to you, the way people treat you. It's just totally different. When you treat other people well, they mostly treat you well. If somebody treats you bad, then you don't have to continue that relationship with them. You can always also choose who you want in your life and who you don't want in your life. Unhealthy relationships are toxic. Some people don't know how to get out of a bad relationship. For a long time, most of my life, I was a yes person. Yes. Can I get a ride? Yes. Can you watch my kids? Yes. Can you take me to the store? Yes. Can I borrow some money? Yes. Oh, just yes, 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 yes. And I'm finally learning that it is okay to say no to people. Because I've realized that a lot of people are just your friends when you have something that they need. And when you no longer have that something that they need, they're no longer your friends. So therefore, they were never your friend to begin with. I mean, sure, it's okay to help people once in a while, just to be kind and help them. But on a continuous basis, when you're giving, and people don't give anything back, or just, a give and take relationship, let me put it that way, where everything's 50-50. And those are the kind of friendships you want to have, where everything's 50-50, because one-sided friendships are never fun. Or relationships even. Not just friendships, but even relationships. You want two-sided, of any kind of relationship that you have, family is one thing, but your friends and even relationships that you have, you want it to be two-sided. And don't be the yes person. Do not yes people to death. It is okay to say no. No, you don't feel, oh God, I can't deal with myself with how I used to be. And even now I feel obligated sometimes. Don't feel obligated. That is the worst, when you feel obligated to something. You don't have to feel obligated to anything. Because you're not. You're not obligated. And when you feel obligated, you tend to lie. And when you lie, it makes it worse. So say you go to something 3 times a week, and then you can't make it one day. So then you feel like you gotta lie because you don't want to make the other people feel bad because you can't make it. If you're going 3 times a week and you can't make it one day, you just tell them the truth. I'm not up to it today, because you're not obligated to do anything for anybody. You're just not. So take that weight off of your shoulders. I mean, if it's work, you still don't lie. You just tell them the truth. I mean, you shouldn't have to take time off, unless you're sick or you're... I just did 2 oranges in a row! Life phase is over! Sugar. Alright, now I gotta do 2 in a row all over the place. Well, there was only one... Oh, what? You know what? Nobody's gonna know but me and you in the whole world if the whole world watches this YouTube. So don't tell anybody, okay, guys? So I was doing this circle over here. I'll show you guys what I'm doing, because I haven't showed you in a sec. And a sec. I was working on this little circle, and I gotta do that little one line on the corner, which I'm gonna do. What color? I'm gonna do a pink. Pink's in the corner, pink's in the corner. So where was I? I was talking about being the yes man, yes woman, yes whatever. Just don't be that person. Don't feel obligated. Like you have to do something for somebody. You have to go somewhere all the time. And when you can't, don't feed the person a line of malarkey. 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 No, don't do it. Don't lie, because a lie goes into a lie, goes into a lie, then they catch you in a lie, and they're like, why are you lying? And then you gotta cover up that lie with another lie. It's not a good thing. It's not a good look on you, boo-boo. Don't be a liar. This is the truth. And it's a hard truth. You can't handle the truth. Ooh, I want to color some hearts. I need a red. See, I'm colorblind here. I don't know if it's red or pink or blue or... Is it looking like a red? Remember that show? It looking like a red. It looking like a man. It looking like a man. I remember that show. Saturday Night Man looking like a man. Love that show. So all I'm saying, life can be as good as you want it to be, as long as you make it good. Ha! Take that. I try to make my life as good as I can every day. I get up. First thing I do is just thank God for being alive another day in this place called Earth. Because, you know, tomorrow's not promised, and it never is, and it never will be. Every minute is not promised. Because, like I said, look at the news lately. You could just be walking down the street, driving your car. You see my forehead? This right here is my scar. You know, I had such a good surgeon, you can't even see that scar. Huh. Yeah, well, goes all the way up my head. And through a car window, 2014. I had a really good surgeon, though. So you really can't see that scar too much. But, I almost died. I had to be life-flighted to the hospital. So that's why I am glad to be alive every day. Car accident, I mean, you can go any way, any day. So every day we are here, it is a blessing. Because we have family, we have children, we have friends. Well, we don't all have children. Maybe you have a dog, maybe you have a cat. Maybe you just have a friend, maybe you just have family. Maybe you have just yourself, but at least you have that. Just be happy with whatever you have. If you are a negative Nancy, find one thing to be positive about and go with it. Go with that. Take all that negative and throw it and pour it into the one positive thing. Focus on the positive. Stay away from the negative. I don't know why I say negative Nancy. I mean, I guess everybody says negative Nancy. Nancy's actually my mother. I think she quoted that term. Not that she's negative. My mama is positive. You got a great mom. I actually have 3 moms. So I'm pretty special. I'm 3 times loved by mothers. Yep. I got one mom, my mother Nancy, and then I've got 2 mothers who adopted me. Not like legally adopted me in the courts, and like, you know, they call me daughter, I call them mother, you know how it goes. Like all my kids' friends, I'm mom. When you have children and kids, and your kids have friends, you no longer have a name. Like, I don't have a name. Hey, Deb's mom, Tay's mom. Hey, mom. You're just mom. There's no more name for you. Your name kind of just slowly fades away into the background somewhere. Then you just become mom when you have children. All the kids call you mom. I think I'm like the favorite mom in this town. Which is fine with me. Because, love all the kids in here. And I like being the favorite mom. I'm the cool mom. Don't I am the cool mom. It's just because I'm the cool mom. And there's always got to be one cool mom around, right? So that's me, yeah. Here I am. So what else am I doing interesting this week? Besides going to the beach, and then last night we went to Doobie Brothers, Carlos Santana. Let me tell you, that man can play some guitar. Yes, he is awesome on the guitar. And then his son raps. He come out rapping. Oh, my son raps Freshco Bars. Freshco space BARZ. Look him up. He is very talented. If you like fast rap. Doing a show September 7th out in Boston to raise awareness on violence. So that's going to be a great show at Maze Radio. Look up Maze Radio. Shout out to them. They've helped him a lot in his beginning of his stage of his rap career right now. So he's doing some amazing things. Proud of him. My girl's in college. She's doing her own thing. So my kids are on their way to doing whatever they're doing in their lives. And me, I'm not doing anything here but just coloring my way. I can't work because of the brain injury. And I forget as fast as you tell me something, so that's not a good thing. It's called a TBI, traumatic. Let me put it this way, because I said earlier the word can't doesn't exist. I can't work. It's not that I can't work. I said I have short-term memory loss. So if I was to get a job and they would explain something to me, I'd probably ask them another 100 times what it was that I was supposed to do. So I think a boss, or I know a boss, would get irritated. I wonder if this would hurt. Would get irritated with me because I wouldn't remember what I was supposed to do. So I need to focus on what I can do. So healing the mind, focusing on my health, trying to get my memory back to a point where I can remember a little more clear. I know I'm silly, right? It's just silly. B.O., it stinks in here. I don't know. It's just so smelly. Something stinks in here. No, it stinks down by Big Y Plaza. Oh my God. The sewage over there. It smells horrific. Let's show you what's going on here with the coloring with Cat. Can you see the pic? Let's bring it close. This is where we're at. Can you see? Let's take the light out so you can see it. So yes, this is my health pick. Coloring the health pick. It's looking good. So, I just wanted to come on and touch base with my subscribers because I haven't been on in so long. But yeah, it's been like a year. Just wanted to talk about some basic life stuff that's going on in this life. Give a little advice. Things that have worked for me may work for you. So maybe some things you're going through that I was going through that I changed. Advice of how maybe you can change if you work on it, because it's not easy, like I said. So good luck. And until next time, you never know what can. So have a good night. God bless.